In just one moment, a woman can fall for a man just because of the way he talks, not because of his looks, not because of his money, but because he knows how to speak. He knows what to say. And more importantly, when to say nothing at all, because conversation isn't just about talking, it's a weapon, and if you don't use it right, you might ruin everything in just one sentence. Every time you talk to a woman, you're either building a bridge or putting up a wall. Most guys ask, "What should I say? How do I start? What topic works best?" But that's the wrong question. The real question is, how do I make her feel every word? In this video, we're diving deep into the psychology of powerful conversation. Not some shallow tips, but real techniques to speak with confidence and leave a lasting impact on her heart and mind. But before we begin, if you're looking for real, raw, and practical advice on how to connect with women, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and let's begin the journey. Most guys think they need the perfect opener. A clever line, something smooth or funny. But the truth is, she's not waiting for a script. She's waiting to feel seen. So before you even open your mouth, observe. What's her vibe? Is she playful? Calm? In a rush? Curious? Paying attention to these small cues. That's where real communication begins. Because when you speak without listening, you're just guessing. But when you really listen before speaking, she'll feel like you get her. And that's rare. That's attractive. Even a simple line like, "Hey, you look like you're deep in thought. Mind if I interrupt?" can hit harder than a cheesy pickup line. Why? Because it shows you're present, not just trying to impress. So, rule number 1 in the art of conversation: don't rush to talk. Slow down and tune in. Let your words be a response to what you feel, not a rehearsed performance. The more calm you are, the more she leans in. A lot of guys think they need to be loud, exciting, or super energetic to impress a woman. But here's the truth: calm confidence beats forced charm every time. Why? Because women don't just hear your words, they feel your energy. If you're anxious, trying too hard, or overthinking, she'll pick it up instantly, even if you're saying all the right things. But when you're calm, when your voice is steady, when you take pauses, it tells her, "I'm grounded. I'm not here to prove anything. I'm just here." And that stillness, that's magnetic. It makes her feel safe, curious, intrigued. Think about it. Who do you trust more? The guy who's all over the place, talking fast, trying to impress? Or the one who's relaxed, present, and speaks like he doesn't need to rush? Silence is powerful. Don't be afraid of it. Use it. When you master the pause, she leans in, not because of what you said, but because of the space you created for her to feel something. A good conversation feels like an invitation, not an interview. Here's where most guys mess up. They start firing off question after question. What do you do? Where are you from? How old are you? What kind of music do you like? And suddenly, it feels like a job interview. That's not connection. That's interrogation. If you want a real spark, don't just ask questions. Make her feel safe to open up. How? Use what I call doorway statements. Instead of, "What do you do for fun?" say, "You strike me as someone who's into deep, artsy stuff. Am I way off?" Now you've made a guess. You've added personality, and you've created space for her to correct, laugh, expand. Whatever she wants. That's the trick. Great conversation isn't about digging for facts. It's about inviting her world out. So here's the mindset. Every sentence you say should open a door, not push for an answer. The more she feels free, the more she'll want to keep talking. And trust me, when she starts opening up without even realizing it, that's when the real connection begins. She won't remember everything you said, but she'll remember how you made her feel. Here's the secret. Women are emotional visual thinkers. They connect more with images than with logic. So if you want your words to stick, don't just talk, paint. Instead of saying, "I like nature," say, "There's nothing like walking barefoot in cold grass at 6 a.m., that quiet before the world wakes up." Boom. You just created a scene. Now she's not just listening, she's there with you. When your words trigger her imagination, she's not just hearing you, she's feeling you. And when she feels, she connects. When she connects, she remembers. This is how flirtation works without being obvious. It's subtle, it's emotional, it's artistic. So next time you're talking to her, don't list facts. Tell stories, describe moments, build mental movies. Because the guy who speaks to her mind is interesting, but the guy who speaks to her senses, he's unforgettable. Words don't attract her. Your presence does. At the end of the day, it's not about mastering the perfect line or sounding like some polished, smooth-talking guy from a movie. It's deeper than that. She's not listening to your words. She's feeling who you are behind them. Are you real? Are you grounded? Are you curious or just trying to impress? Because when a man speaks from a place of stillness, from clarity, from truth, she knows. You don't need to dominate the conversation. You don't need to impress her with stories or jokes. You just need to show up, fully present, and speak like someone who's not afraid to be seen. That's what creates the spark. That's what builds tension. That's what makes her think about you long after the conversation ends. So remember this. The art of conversation with women isn't about talking more. It's about talking better, with depth, with timing, with energy, and with presence. And if you master that, you don't just talk to women, you move them.